It's Indigo Merkaba. You're watching Take Flight, real rap back in style. You know the vibes. Roadmaps coming soon.
Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Wings, and you're tapped in with Take Flight today, bro. All the way from ADL, big man, Indigo Merkaba in the building.
Still, bro.
But every time I make sure I'm saying right, Indigo Merkaba.
Fucking
Indigo
oath.
Merkaba.
That's how you say
Indigo
it.
Merkaba for everyone at home. Indigo Merkaba.
Not Makaba.
What other pronunciations
Indigo
do you get?
Merkaba.
That's it, bro. Do you get any other weird pronunciations?
Nah, it's usually just the Indigo Makaba.
Makaba. How are you, cuz? First of all, you're
Good,
over here
bro.
from Adelaide. When did you pull in?
Last night.
Last night. So welcome. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. You've been doing a lot lately. So look, this is no more perfect time than this. That's for sure. Especially what you got coming, cuz.
Fucking oath.
We'll kick straight into it, bro. I don't know a whole lot about your back story, bro. And I don't know how much you want to share. So that's on you. But what was, I guess, a life for like Indigo Merkaba back? Were you born in Adelaide?
Yeah.
Hectic. So I guess young life of Indigo Merkaba back in Adelaide, bro.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, yeah, fucking grew up in Adelaide, moved around a bit. Like, I'm from all over in Adelaide.
True.
Yeah, man, just a little rat bag. You know what I mean? I was
the most consistent story of hip hop artists out here, bro.
Yeah, but I got into a bit of graph and that, bro. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I fell in love with hip hop real young, bro. You know, like
That's been the focus.
that's like been my life since I was a kid. Like before hip hop, it was like I used to watch Bon Jovi fucking concerts, bro. Like, because my mum was a big Bon Jovi fan, so like, she had all these like VHSs of Bon Jovi concerts, and I like always wanted to be like a musician of some sort, you know. And then I discovered Eminem when I was super young, like 5 or some shit, bro. And like from the moment I seen Eminem, I was like, this is what I want to do.
So from young, like 5 was the goal was rap. That's
like,
cool, bro.
Like I started writing poetry when I was like 7.
That's young to be getting into that kind of shit, bro.
Like I just always loved writing, bro. Like even in school, like I wasn't really good at any subjects or nothing other than English. Like I just loved writing stories, like poetry.
And I guess you can fucking tell, bro, because like look at how you come and approach your songs these days. And again, we'll talk about all that shit later. But like you can tell this is something that you well and truly love. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not just it's not a phase, that's for sure, bro.
Yeah, I've always loved the culture, man. Like even down to like studying the roots of like American hip hop, like the roots of where hip hop just started, like the 70s and shit.
Was this something you went on a deep dive yourself once you started to love the whole culture?
Yeah, well, I just remember watching this interview with KRS-One, and he said something about like, if you're going to be a part of a culture, you should know the history of it. And that just made me think like, fuck, let me go back and listen to all the old stuff, you know, like Rakim, Cool G Rap, like all of the pioneers of the American stuff. And like, although I didn't like fuck with the music on the same level as what I did with Eminem and shit, it was just like you learned, like you can see how the styles progressed. Like it started off with like real Cat in the Hat nursery rhymes or whatever, you know, and then it progressed and production changed, and even just like the elements of hip hop, bro, like breakdancing, graffiti, fucking streetwear. Like, you know,
so
everything.
Well and truly tapped into the past.
Yeah, I've always loved
That's
this
cool,
shit,
bro.
hectically. Like, it's
and
my
there's not,
life.
I would say in this day and age, there's not a lot of people who do that.
Yeah.
To be honest, and like I'm not gonna lie, I haven't tapped all the way back in the American culture. Like I was a huge US rap fan my whole life, but I never even did that. I'm obviously with what I do now, I'm still just managing to tap into the Australian culture past because there's so fucking much, bro.
Yeah.
There's so much. Well, you said you're a big fan of Eminem. Was there anyone else around that time, or even moving forward, that really inspired you to keep doing what you're doing, or to get into what you were doing?
Tupac was a massive inspiration, bro. Like, I see can't say Tupac as well, bro. His name is Tupac, bro. But anyway,
Indigo Merkaba, Tupac.
Yeah, straight out. But no, he had a documentary called The Resurrection, and it's like it spun me out as a kid because he narrates it.
Okay.
And like at the end of it, where it's like talking about how he died and stuff, it like goes to a cut scene. It's like him talking, saying like, "Who shot me?" And like it used to spin me out as a kid, like, how the fuck is he narrating his own like death? Like not, you know what I mean? Like it spun me out. And I don't know, just his whole story, and like his family were like activists and shit. And like a lot of his music was like speaking for people, you know, of his community. And that always inspired me of like, I wanted to do something for my people. And I was unsure of it at that point of what I wanted to speak for. And like, as I've gotten older, like I've realized that I want to speak to, you know, people with mental health problems, addiction. And like, that's what I'm really trying to push forward with my music. And like my message musically is like, I want to be the voice for people with, not the voice, but a voice. For mental health, men's mental health, that's addiction. Right. Like I feel like without coming across corny, like I feel like there needs to be like better role models in hip hop, especially Aussie hip hop, bro. Like not to say that people are bad role models, but like I don't know. I just think some more positivity wouldn't go astray. Bro,
you know 100%. Like my life personally, I need to be surrounded with positivity. Yeah. And that's a big thing for music, bro. Like hip hop is known for, you know, the negative vibes that it brings to the world.
Yeah.
But a whole bunch of positivity doesn't go astray, like you said, especially here in Australia, bro.
Yeah,
and you
100%.
can see you push that, the mental health issues to the forefront a lot, which is great because we all know how bad it is, especially in Australia, especially in the music industry.
Yeah.
You know? So it's good to have people just opening the conversation no matter what.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, other than the American side of the music world, what about the Australian side? What was your early influences here, bro?
Fuck.
Or was
my first introduction to Oz rap was like Brad Strutt, Bias B, Trem, you know, like Lyrical Commission, really. That was like the first,
early days.
Yeah, that was my first introduction. And then, like Bigfoot, fucking Billy Bunks, Taunts. Fuck, bro.
It's crazy to see some of these guys still going at it to this day.
Shout out to Taunts, shout out to fucking Brad Strutt. All still doing their thing. It's inspiring to see.
100%. Would you say like they influenced you as a kid, I guess, or a younger person? I don't know about kid, but
maybe not like artistically, but like it just made me realize that we have hip hop in Australia. Like, do you know what I mean? Like because I was such a fan of, you know, like your 50 Cent and all these other US artists. Like by the time I was, I would have been like 14, 15 when I came across Trem and that. I was like, fuck, there's like people Aussie rap that's like
there's people doing
dope, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like even like Alex Jones was like around that same time. And like I said this to Alex when I met him. I was like, bro, I was like mad jealous of you. Like, because he's like a similar age.
Yeah.
So like I remember being like 14, 15 and like seeing him come out with like the Goombag shit. And initially I was like, fuck this cunt, you know, but it was secretly because
Why
I
is he
wanted,
so fucking good?
Because I wanted to be doing that, but I wasn't like, I never took it serious enough, you know what I mean? Like, so I was just like, I was spinning out that there was this young dude that was so retardedly good, you know, like he was tapped, bro.
100%. And he just
still is tapped.
He kept that going. I don't know where he is or what he's doing now. Hope you're good. But bro, he became a beast out here. And anytime rappers are mentioned in Australia, his name is always in that conversation. Bro, it never can't be, I don't think.
He's one of the best ever. Like lyrically, bro, fucking there's not many that are better than
He's that guy. Hey, you said you started wanting to be a rapper from about 5.
Yeah.
Or 5, you said. But you didn't actually start releasing till you're how old?
Fuck. 24-ish.
24. But what were you doing during that time? Like, was it a whole experience of perfecting your craft, starting to write, recording for yourself? And was there anything actually holding you back from releasing, or what was the go?
Well, I always said, like, because my mum was on me about this young, bro, like, because I started recording at like 16. And my mum used to always say to me, like, why don't you put something out? Like, put some music out there. You're never going to know how well it's going to do until you put it out. And I just innately knew I wasn't good enough. I was like, I always had this thing of like, I didn't want to come out and be shit and people have to watch the growth from being shit. I wanted to come out at least good enough to be like, fuck, he's dope from the jump. And like, I've gotten way better from when I first put music out, but I can still go back and listen to my first shit that I released and I'm not like ashamed of it. Like I fuck with it still.
That's a pretty cool thing to have, bro. It's really hard. That's a hard topic actually, because you know people are always like, just start.
Yeah, well, I think that's another thing. Like people rush. Like you want it to be this quick process. It's not, bro. You know what I mean? Like it takes a long time to be a good musician, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's not just, some people just have a natural gift. Like some cunts can pick up a pen and
go for gold.
They're ill. Like I've heard a lot of younger dudes these days that are fucking ill. Like I'm trying to think of a couple. Like that, is it Jay Teasy? My apologies if I fucked your name up, bro, but I swear.
Where's he from?
I don't know where he's from. I seen him blow up. He did this fucking rap on TikTok or something called like the Smoko rap. He's like in his car and he's like,
fuck, I
it's
don't
all
even
just
know,
just a rap about being on Smoko. But
he was
like
a
the
beast.
way he raps, I was like, fuck, man, you're ill for how old you are. Like even some of the boys from Adelaide, like a couple younger boys, like fuck.
I do find that crazy now, bro, because like I've been around, maybe not the Oz rap world, but like rap in Australia for a long time.
Yeah.
And like seeing the age of these people and seeing the age people are coming in at now.
Yeah.
I think it's because they have so much to look up to now. Like they've seen, you know, the 1-4s, the Hefs, the Chills, the Alex Jones, all these eras.
Yeah.
You know, so they're like, from a kid, they're like, I can do that now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's hectic because all I can imagine is another 5 years how good these cunts are going to be, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who do you think was the first person to tap into you from the Australian rap scene from when you started dropping? Or was there a moment where someone first was like,
I have to say this. So before I released music, I was like previewing music on Snapchat.
Fucking Snapchat.
And I had Cogs on Snapchat. And he fucked with me like, he used to always send me like messages like, bro, your shit's dope. And I remember when I first, like I had one single out, I'm pretty sure. And he got me on his album, Sorrowland, back in like 2019. So when I first dropped, like I'd only had one single out and he hit me up like, I want you to jump on this album.
That's hectic.
So like Cogs supported from fucking 400 followers, bro.
That's hectic, bro.
So shout out Cogs.
He got in early, bro.
Yeah.
He got in early. Not long ago, you came on Sky Sessions while we're talking about this cosign thing, bro. Sky Sessions, which absolutely fucking ripped it. Let's be serious, bro. We're going to get you back soon, sure.
Fucking know.
Yeah. Look, you mentioned Chill's name in Sky Sessions.
Yep.
You're like, bro, we got to get that feature in. You manifested that shit. We'll talk about manifestation after this because, bro, you did. You came and you said it, you got it done, all right? And then from that, you went on a 30-day tour, bro. Oh, I don't know what it was. I don't know.
30 shows in 3 months.
However many days. That's a big thing, bro, because I'm sure you'd never done anything like that in the past.
Fuck no.
Can you just talk about the experience of going on the road to this many shows and seeing the fans out there?
It was crazy. It was crazy. There was a lot of moments where it spun me out how many people knew of me. Like I was expecting to like not have many people know who I was. Like there was a couple shows I was like, fucking hell, this is a spin out. I didn't know you cunts are going to know who I am.
Singing your words back and shit already?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it was a spin out. But yeah, it was a very, very good experience all in all. You know, like when I first started, the first run was in Melbourne. I felt like I hadn't done a show in like 6 months prior to doing them first 3. I was like, fuck, I don't know how I'm going to go with this shit. I was like,
this many in a row.
Fuck, man. But like, you know, 5, 6 shows in, I could see my performance developing and getting better. Like that was the main takeaway from the tour. Like I'm a completely different performer now.
Hectic,
Like
bro.
I've learned what I do like doing. I've learned songs that don't work or didn't work to that crowd. Like obviously when you're performing to your own crowd, you can perform what you want really.
100%.
But yeah, like it was a good learning experience of like having to take shit out of a set list, adding shit to a set list. My voice, like breath control, you know, like I've always been bad at like, you know, giving too much energy the first 2-3 songs and it's like them
By
last
the end, you're
one.
like, fuck,
Yeah.
man. 2 songs in.
So like I learned how to carry it for that 30 minutes a lot better.
Hectic, bro.
It was dope, yeah.
Yeah, oh, good standout, bro. And like, there's obviously something else coming up soon, which we'll bounce off that later, but we can't go into it just yet. Real rap back in style, bro. A phrase you've been championing for, I don't know when you first started saying it out here now. Can you remember when you first started kicking it in?
Like last year, because it came off the back of, I'm not going to take credit for the saying either.
100%.
Because fucking, it was really inspired by, like Potter Paper's been saying real back in style for ages. Like that's kind of his catchphrase. And he put out an album called Real Back in Style. And that album was just so, it came at a time I just lost my homie. Shout out and rest in peace, Tommy Gears. Yeah, my homie had just passed and I wasn't listening to music. I was just like real depressed. And I went on Spotify for the first time like 2 or 3 weeks after he passed, and I just seen in my new releases Pot of Paper. And that album just like helped me a lot through that time. And I don't know, it just made me get back on my grind a lot with like, that's what I started releasing a lot of my reels and shit at the end of last year to get this momentum going again, because I had such a long break after getting off drugs and shit.
Facts.
And yeah, it was just like my whole mentality about the kind of music that I want to put out had changed. And I was like, real rap back in style. Like,
what was it that changed to be that? Like, what at the end of the day, it obviously makes sense to most people, but what does it mean to you in the end? Like, what did it do for you in the direction of where you wanted to take your music?
Well, I just decided that I want to stop glorifying stupid shit. You know what I mean? Because I've always had this thing in me of wanting to make positive music or like uplifting music, hopeful music for people that might feel hopeless, you know? And I think I got lost in like the vanity of this rap shit. Like when I was cooking out on drugs, doing this and that, I kind of lost sight of who I actually am and what I actually stand for. Like I was making a lot of stupid fucking music, moving stupid. My wants, like what I wanted out of music changed. Like, and then getting sober, coming off drugs, I just remembered like, all that shit was whack, bro. Like, I don't know what you were doing, and yeah, just the real rap back in style thing is just like me staying true to myself. And then also I'm just saying lots of ill music that resonates with, you know, what I fuck with and my, I guess, morality.
Yeah, 100%. And people are back doing it now.
Yeah,
right? You know
hard.
I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen people, not just yourself, mentioning it now after that. And I can always see you in the comments there backing it up as well when people are coming through with bars and shit too.
Fucking oath.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You dropped a track called Running this year. Yeah. Metaphorically about running away from your past. Yeah. That's the vibe we got from it. But you also took up running as a sport for a bit.
Yeah, I need to get back into my running, bro. I stopped running. Like,
Tell me, for the time you were doing it, how was that helping your mental health at the time, bro? Because I've always heard that, honestly, I can't run for shit. So I've never given it a go. But how did it go with helping with what you had going on at the time?
It was just something to, I don't know, it's like, because I'm like real competitive with myself.
Yeah.
With like anything I do. So like, I don't know, I'll just G up getting like a K or two Ks more each run. And I'm just trying to outdo the run. And just, I don't know, like listening to music, like I find different playlists and shit. And I don't know, it just
get you?
It was just sick.
That's cool,
I don't know,
bro.
just zone out, not think about shit and just run. You got to focus on just one step forward.
That's a hectic thing to do, bro. I'm the same, but just with the gym, bro.
Yeah, word.
You know what I mean? I can't get that cardio up, but yeah, people just, I guess when they have slight things going on in their brain, some form of exercise just works in the end, bro.
Fucking oath it does, yeah, 100%.
Before we go too far off it, you just mentioned in the past question about Tommy Gears, bro. Rest in peace to your mate. How important of a position did he play in becoming the person you are?
That's my day one. Like, bro, I ran away from home when I was like 12, 13, and he ran away with me just to be with me, like type shit, you know? Like, he didn't even have a reason to run away from home because I ran away. He's like, I would have come too, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like my whole adolescence was with him, you know what I mean? Like, we got into graffiti together, stealing together, like everything, bro. Like, we've been to court together. Like, yeah. Even like getting into music to record, like there was a situation that happened where we somehow ended up with a MacBook. And
they just appear sometimes.
Yeah. A MacBook appeared and we initially just started recording into the MacBook. We didn't have a mic or nothing, but we had GarageBand, had all these instrumentals. So we just dragged the instrumental into GarageBand, play it out loud and rap into the side of the fucking computer where the microphone was. And then that graduated into, we got a $50 mic and a $50 interface. And then we're starting to rap like in my shed. So it was like the early days was all with him, you know what I mean?
Humble beginnings with that thing, bro.
Yeah. But his passing definitely, I don't know, made me want to look after myself even more. Because when he passed, I was 6 months off the drugs. And fucking don't get me wrong, bro. When he passed, I was like, fuck, I want to go and do some shit. You know what I mean? I was in a pretty dark place, but I had to remain strong and not take drugs. And he was a driving force in me wanting to look after myself because he passed young. You know, he's only 29 years old, 28 years old. You
Damn,
know?
bro. Yeah.
So, I don't know. It was very, and it was the first person I'd lost too. You know, I've never lost someone that close before, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's fair, bro. You obviously, as of late, bro, released, would you call it a mixtape? Would you call it EP? The Tommy Gears one?
Yeah. Mixtape. Yeah.
Alongside a bunch of features on there with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you go about piecing that together after everything, bro?
Well, bro, it's such a spin out. Even, it was fucked. So like obviously after he passed and stuff, like I'm really close with his family and that. So like I gave him this PC that my homie built years ago. And that was like his beat making PC, everything. And I mentioned to his mum, I said, can I take that off you? Like I want to try and do something with his music. Like it's so much music there to have it just sit there. Like let me do something with it. And I brought it back to my crib and it didn't work. So I gave it back to her and one of his uncles is like good with computers and shit. They ended up getting it working. But she messaged me, she's like, we're trying to log in, but we don't know the password. The hint says it's your name, dickhead. Right? So they're trying Tommy, they're trying Gears, rah. But because it was my computer, the hint, I said, I don't know, try Jams or Jordan. She messaged me back. She's like, yeah, the password was Jordan.
No way, bro.
So he never changed the password, bro.
No way.
But yeah, I got all the shit off that and just skim through hundreds of beats, heaps of acapellas, and just pick the ones that I wanted,
to put out.
Yeah, and just piece it together like that.
Hectic, bro. That's a good thing to, as a memory-wise, leave behind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good of you to be able to have done the same thing. Did his family go through and listen to this afterwards?
Yeah, well, I took it to his mum to play about a month or so before it came out, and we were all just sitting there crying and shit.
I can imagine.
But it was a good moment, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very proud to have done that for him.
No, that's
because
awesome,
I know he would have done the same for me. I know he would have held it down with, like, because I see his mum all the time, you know? It's like I feel like I'm kicking it with him still, you know, when I go see his mum and that.
Oh, that's nice.
Like, she kept his room the same and shit. So, like, I'll go in there and I'll sit in his room and shit. His ashes and shit are in his room, you know? So I'll be on with him, bro. You know? It's hard, but it's getting easier. You know what I mean?
Look, I'm sorry for that loss, bro, because again, like yourself, I've never had that experience just yet, and I hope not to anytime soon, but fuck, bro. It's obviously some shit. But look, you've left a positive coming out of that with this music, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And a whole bunch of tracks too. You don't do anything in halves, bro? You come through with a whole bunch, bro.
Yeah, I got to put out them bodies of work,
yeah, bro. Man. We'll keep talking about that one too, bro. But in the past couple of months, a bunch of people are talking about Adelaide becoming the capital of Australian hip hop yet again. People are rapping, bro. People are rapping, bro. As someone who lives there, what's your take on the Adelaide scene as it is right now?
It's very good. It's very good.
Did you expect it to come full circle and see what it is right now? And everyone, because I feel like everyone's just popping out of nowhere again.
Yeah, I think. So I had an interview a few years ago, and a comment that I made, I think, rubbed people the wrong way, but I think it's inspired people to prove me wrong. And I'm happy that you did. Fucking oath. Shout out all you cunts. The guy interviewing me said, do you think Adelaide hip hop's dead? And I said, well, if Adelaide hip hop's dead, call me the resurrection, you know? And a lot of people didn't like that sentiment. I think they still don't. But I can see on the back of that, a lot of cunts have been going way harder.
Bro, Adelaide is going crazy right now.
Going crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Oh, that's cool, bro.
And it's good to see. It's good to see. Like, there's a lot of people doing their thing.
No, it's actually hectic, bro, because I appreciate all different cities doing their thing and being able to, and then link with like other cities around here, you know what I mean?
Nice.
And for the last couple of years that I've been running Take Flight, there hasn't been an awful lot that I've been pushing over here because it just hasn't been there. And maybe it has been there. I haven't heard it. Don't get me wrong. People at home are calling me out on that shit. It's possible. But like people are really making their voices heard, just like yourself, that you've well and truly done over the last couple of years, cuz.
Fucking oath. Quickly, shout out Rems, shout out Peeps, shout out BTRG. Fucking oath.
If you're watching this
boys.
podcast right now, because I know when it comes out, watch out for this Sunday, yeah? Shout out Rems. Chazza posted up about this topic yesterday about which city is going the hardest, which state, yeah? You said that half of the Adelaide scene hates you right now, which you can't, you know what I mean? This was your comment back.
Yeah.
How, in your time in the rap world, have you navigated through the politics that happen? Because we all know there's a whole lot of politics that come with being a rapper in Australia.
I just don't care, bro, to be honest. Because I know who I am. Like if someone has an opinion of me based on knowing me, then that's fair enough. If you don't fuck with me, like if you've met me and you're like, I don't like this guy, he's a dickhead, fair enough. But like if you're just like judging it based on like an interview or like the music, I don't even pay mind to it. Unless you meet me and forge an opinion based on meeting me, I don't care, bro. Because I know who I am.
Can't fault that, bro. Can't fault that. Fair statement, bro. Hey, your album roadmaps, bro. This is why you're over here. Let's be serious, bro. Dropping next month, yeah?
Yeah.
You said you started to record it in 2022, I think I read online.
Yeah, the first couple tracks were
in 2022.
2022,
You're going through a dark place. Drugs were still very prevalent in your life. 2 years later, bro, tell me about that time of your life and I guess how you've made it out of that, bro. Because obviously we've heard you talking a lot about going drug-free. So talk to me about, I guess, the addiction side of your life and how you managed to come the fuck out of it, bro.
Fuck, I don't know, bro. I fucking thank God, honestly. I don't know, man. I hit my bottom, I guess. It's like it's cliche, but like you have to hit that rock bottom in order to make a change. And like you have to be the one to make the change. And I was like, fuck this. Because I've been trying to get sober for a long time. You know, before this, you know, there was many bouts of going, you know, a couple months off this and then change to this, or, you know, I never had a long period. Like this is the longest I've been sober since I was 12 years old. You know what I mean? But the thing that I guess, pushed me to do that was just having enough, bro. And I wanted to actually reach out to resources for help and take that help properly. Like realizing I couldn't do it on my own. Because like that whole year of 2022, I kept trying to come off drugs on my own with no support, no medication, no therapy, like just thinking, oh yeah, I can, Monday's coming around, I'm gonna go sober. I'll be all right, you know, and then I'd go 2-3 days and then fuck up again, you know? And yeah, I was so over my own behavior and just the way I was living. And I think like looking back at pictures of myself and like the way I was, fuck bro, I don't know if I had much time left in me if I kept living that way, you know? So I was like, I had to do it. And I got 2 kids, bro. I got babies, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want my kids growing up without their dad. You know, I've got a wife, bro. You know, I'm trying to fucking be here for them, you know?
Facts, bro. Facts. How much better are you feeling with the music then after clearing your head of this shit, bro?
Very good. There was a period, you know, 4 or 5 months into sobriety, I remember I called Deezer. Shout out Deezer, the best engineer in the fucking country. I don't care what anyone says.
Boom.
Shout out to Deezer. But anyway, yeah, I called Deezer and I said, bro, I don't know if I can do this shit, eh? I feel like I can't do it anymore unless I'm high. And he was like, no, you'll be right. Just wait. It'll click back soon. And it did. Just, I don't even know I can't remember the first track I wrote. Can't remember what made me write, but it all just flooded back to me. And it was like second nature again. And it's way better. Like my songwriting, just the way I am in the studio, everything is just way better.
So what kind of growth do you think we're going to see, or can you talk about us seeing from, I guess, the first few tracks to the rest of the album, bro?
Well, it's weird though. The first tracks that I recorded,
yeah,
was like, because they were made when I was still fucking up and I was high, it's so weird. Those songs are almost like speaking to me right now. Bro, I've done this so much throughout my career. It's weird. Like, I've made music that may not necessarily reflect where I was at right at that point. Fast forward 6-12 months and it's like, what the fuck?
That's like, where you are now.
It's like that manifesting shit's so hectic with the way I make music. I don't know if it's like I do that purposefully or if that's just how it is.
You're just talking it into the world. Bro, I highly believe in, I don't believe in much, but bro, everything happens for a reason. And if you keep talking about it, it comes about, bro.
Fucking oath.
You know what I mean? And you're like talking about it out loud too.
Yeah.
So even more. It's not like you're at home writing it, keeping away. You're putting it out there, cuz.
Yeah.
So you're making this shit happen.
Yeah. But like, yeah, them first couple tracks are like me talking about being healthy, doing positive shit. Like, it was weird, but I was fucked. I was making hopeful music from a hopeless place.
But I guess that's where it comes from, bro, because is that what you wanted at the time? Like inside?
Yeah, of course.
So that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Because what was a day in the life looking like back in 2022 then? You go get fucked up, you go to the studio and be like, man, why the fuck did I do that? And then you're rapping about it. Is that the vibe?
Yes and no. Like I was working so much that I just work so much in general. Like I make so much music that it's hard for me to even, like I don't even like go to the studio with like any set goal. It's just like I usually have a few tracks written or I go with nothing and I write 2 or 3 there on the spot and just record them. And it's like I don't have a plan of what I want to say, what the vibe is. It's just whatever comes from me there in that moment.
What's your recording process like then, if that's the case?
It's just very sporadic.
Are you one of those like 2 lines here, 2 lines there?
That's how it was. So like for the first, I think 4 or 5 tapes that I put out, I wasn't writing. So I was punching in like it was, 2-3 bars. All right, all right, punch me back in, boom, 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 like making songs like that. And then I believe it was Bushido 1, I started writing. Because I don't know, there was a very long period where I didn't like writing. I felt like I couldn't write to a beat the same way as when I put the headphones on and I was just punching in, I felt the music a lot more. And like the flows and shit were, I don't know, it just felt better to me doing it that way. But I like forced myself to write. So I remember when I did Manifestation, like 80% of that album I made at Neb's crib. I stayed there for, I think it was about a week. And because it was like time was of the essence, I didn't have 4 or 5 hours to punch in and make one song. So I was like, as he was making the beats, I just started writing. And I think, just me consistently pushing myself to write as type, I guess you would say.
We don't write these days, man.
But I always stay busy with writing, bro. Like,
bro,
constantly doing features, constantly working on something. Like I'm already 2 albums or 2 tapes, whatever you want to call it, ahead. Like there's still 2 bodies of work I'm sitting on after this.
That's crazy, bro. We'll go back to roadmaps in a second because of what you just mentioned, bro. You've dropped 2 mixtapes this year. Would you call it mixtapes?
Yeah.
I see you reaching out to do features all the time, bro. Your work rate is undeniably unfuckwithable, is how I'd put it. I wrote it down so I didn't fuck up how I wanted to say it, but it's really undeniably unfuckwithable, bro. It's nonstop. Where does this hunger for getting this much work out there come from? And do you think there'll be a time where you run out of lyrical content because you're writing that fucking much, bro?
I have thought about that, No, well, the hunger just comes from, this is all I am, bro. Like, all I am is hip-hop. And all I want to do is be a musician or a part in this culture. So and I'm not where I want to be yet. And even when I get to where I want to be, I'm going to go even harder. Bro, my thing is like, I want to be on some Mount Rushmore type shit. Like I want to be known as one of the best.
And what better way to do it than keep fucking working every single day, bro?
Yeah. Like I don't look for like songs that are gonna blow up or nothing like that. I want to have a discography that stands the test of time. Like I have the most out, and it's the illest.
Come on, bro. And you know what? No one really does it anymore out here, especially. There's not a lot of mixtape after mixtape after mixtape, EP after EP.
I just love bodies of work, bro. I love like a single is like you get sick of it in a couple of weeks. You know? Well, you don't like, but do you know what I'm saying? Like a single
you can
is
play
like
it over and over, but then you're gonna forget about.
You're looking for something else. Like what else can I listen to?
Right, in 2024, shit is easily forgotten about. But like if you can get your people to tap into an album, bro, they'll remember that. You know what I mean? They'll remember. But and like I guess, but that's what stops a lot of people too, because music is so fucking it's fast these days, bro. It is a hard world.
You got to be fast. You got to be on it. You want to know
something crazy? Just your work rate is just impressive, bro. It really is. But how I saw like another podcast pop up from America, and people are always like, I wish we could go back to the days of like the mixtape era where you had to be out on the streets hustling this and shit, right?
I'd love that.
You know what I mean? And I feel like you would thrive, yeah? But it's funny because then he's like, no, you fucking don't. To half the viewers, like you can't even make like 2 Instagram videos a month. You know, right? You know how hard it would be to be out in the corner hustling your mixtapes and that? But it's true, bro. People just, you know, you've found your way of getting out there. You're not making TikToks every day, but what you are doing is making a shitload of music.
Yeah.
No matter what, people have somewhere to go listen to, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Come on, bro. Don't let that work rate die. I don't think you can, bro. I don't
think it's just in me. It's just, I don't know. Even when I'm not making fucking like a whole, I've always feel like I'm not doing enough. Like
that's how I feel about Take Flight, bro.
Well, you have to be. When you're striving for something great, bro, like you feel like you're never going to feel like you're doing enough until you're where you want to be.
Guys, I feel you on that. No, that's 100% how I feel every single day, bro. It doesn't matter how much you're doing. You're just like, there's got to be more. There's got to be more.
100%.
Let's go, bro. On the back to roadmaps, bro. Your first single, Hard Times, Bad Vibes. When's it drop? Is that right? Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I thought I wrote it down wrong for a second. When's that drop?
Fuck. I was going to drop it tonight, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll put up a post saying if it hits 500 comments, I'll drop it. And it hit 500 last night. So I'll have to drop it now, but I just don't know when. Because I'm not even going to lie. I didn't expect it to get to 500 as quick as it did. I thought it would be like a few days.
Oh, hectic, bro. It's the movement's happening. Well, anyway, it might or may not be out by the time this is out. Can you tell us anything about that one, bro?
All I can say is Slippin' is the fucking GOAT, and I've got a movie loading.
Slippin' is the GOAT. And if you're outside, Slippin', hello. She's apparently coming for a visit, but Slippin' is the fucking GOAT, bro. I see you reference your dad and your family in that one. Is there anything you want to dive deeper in that, or is it let the track do it? Is there anything you want to talk to it?
It's just a very revealing track about my life. So like, if you'd asked me, you asked me the first question
right
about
at the start.
Yeah, I could just play you that song and it gives you like a good insight.
All right.
So like me growing up to how I'm feeling now in 3.5 minutes.
So we'll let the track do the talk is what you're saying? Yeah, that's cool, bro. You said there's 2 more singles to come from Roadmaps from what I saw online. What can we expect from those two, bro?
The second one, I Come From a Place, banger, just hard beat. I wouldn't say it's catchy, but it's just
Raps.
Banger, beat, raps, a little bit more of that storytelling type of shit. Like it's similar to Hard Times, but less emotional, more of like the shit that I was getting up to.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one, Still Standing, which is, bro, I'm still standing. I'm
Let's
still
go.
here.
All right, stay tuned in, everyone listening at home, bro. You're taking Roadmaps on tour. You announced the tour the other day too.
Yes.
But the crazy part
Coming to a city near you. Come
really
on.
is, I think you're going to every state, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not Northern Territory. You're going Northern Territory?
Yeah, no NT, sorry, if you're from the NT.
One day. It's a hard place to get to.
Fucking know.
It is, bro. It really is. Talk to me about this tour, bro, because you said you come through 90-minute sets.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, how are you going to be preparing for that? And what else do the fans got in store, bro?
Well,
90 minutes is a long time, guys. I got to say, bro.
Well, you can't muck around.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
And you got a lot of bodies of work to get out there.
People going to fucking pay money to come see you fucking do a show. Bro, the least you can give them is 60 plus. How are you going to charge? You know what I mean? Like if people are going to spend their hard-earned money and take time to come and see you on the weekend, give them something to fucking remember. You know what I mean? 90 minutes, it's not that hard. It's an hour and a half.
Just get back on the treadmill for the next fucking.
I'll need to start running a bit, bro. Yeah.
get that breath work going, guys. Is there anything else you want to talk about in regards to Roadmaps before we move on, bro? Or is it just a stay tuned, let's get it?
Yeah, stay tuned. August 23rd, pre-save link will be coming soon. Run up the fucking singles.
Come out to the shows.
Yeah, definitely.
That's one of the most important things.
Definitely come to the shows. Tickets on sale July 22nd.
Let's go.
I'm going to have special guests in every state. Stay tuned for that. I'm actually going to run a competition as well.
Let's go.
So I'll give a take flight fucking exclusive.
Come on, bro.
So I'm going to set up a competition. I'm going to put a Dropbox link for the Filth beat, the track with Husky, and then Dollar and a Dream, another big track of mine. I'm going to put the beats in a Dropbox link, pick out of those two beats and upload an ill verse, and I'll pick the winner of each state.
Get people rapping. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for,
Show me how ill you can rap.
Come on, bro.
And I'll put you on.
What made you choose those two beats?
Well, they're like two of my probably most popular tracks. Of like when I do my shows, they're always the two tracks that people know every word to. So I figured if they're the tracks that people most fuck with,
get on them.
I want to see what you can do with that.
Hectic. Tap in Indigo's page. It might be out, might not, bro. Hectic.
Fucking oath.
All right. After Roadmaps, bro, I've seen you like talking about this one for a while now. Your collab full project with Wombat. All right. So first of all, talk to me a little bit about your relationship with Wombat, where it stemmed from, how it is now, and then this project, bro.
Fuck. So I first met back a few years back. I was supporting him on an Adelaide show, and I picked him up, no license. We'll go in the studio. I was like, bro, let's do this fucking track. I had this beat, and I think a few days before he came, he had the first half of his Bazooka verse written. I was like, we're going to get this done. Fucking boom. I just met him. Like the first time I met him, I picked him up in the car. Like, what's going on, bro? Let's go to the studio. We're at the studio half an hour later, fucking recorded Bazooka, did the video, and then performed it that night. So it was like instantly just musical connection on 100, bro. Like we just bring out the best in each other. And then fast forward a year or two, he came to Adelaide and stayed at my crib for like a week and a half. And we just locked in, bro. We just made this hectic album that's not entirely finished. It's almost finished. But fuck, bro, it's so good. It's crazy.
When do you expect to have it out in the near future, or is it just another one of those ways?
No, I said we both agreed it's this year or it gets vaulted. But everyone in here, get on Wombat and tell him, stop fucking about. Let's get these videos done and put this fucking album out.
Come on, bro. And after you do that, tell Wombat to come to take flight.
Come to a Sky session.
Where are you, bro? Where are you? I've been talking to him in the background for a bit.
You just need to G him up and pull him out that burrow, bro.
Yeah, we're going to get him out of Tassie for a bit, bro. He did turn up in Melbourne the other week, so I'm sure he can come a little bit up here, bro.
Fucking oath.
That's hectic. Another one to look forward to, bro. All right, what else are we looking forward to for Indigo 2024, bro? I know you got bulk music coming, but I guess in both the music world and your personal life, what are you looking forward to this year, bro?
Fuck, my daughter turns 5,
Hectic.
which is a spin out.
Hectic.
I'm like, where the fuck is the time gone?
Mm-hmm.
Then my son's turning 3. Fuck, bro. My kids are growing up.
Just puts life into perspective for yourself, doesn't it, at that time, bro?
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just September 27th, I'll be 2 years completely drug free.
Come on, bro.
So I'm very proud of that, bro.
That's a big one.
I want to start looking at doing some like youth mentoring programs. You know what I mean? Like speaking to young people that might be going through addiction or self-harm or just mental health in general, and using my story outside of the music to try and help some youngins to, you know, steer them back on the right path.
That's a great idea, bro.
Or just even inspire, you know, because like I said, you can never make the change fully until you decide to do it. But I feel like if there's someone that you can relate to, it might speed up the process of you being like, well, fuck, this guy can do it. Maybe I can too. So I definitely want to start doing some like public speaking kind of workshops for younger people, working with younger people. I definitely want to do some shit that's a little bit outside of music. I don't want to just only be doing music. Like I do want to be doing music, but
of course,
I want to reach out and do some other ventures like that.
Making some change, bro.
Yeah, just helping with the community. Like I've never delved into it in the past because I was still fucking up. You know, you can't do it from a hypocritical place. You know, you can't be like trying to help people when you're fucked up and can't even help yourself. Whereas, you know, coming up 2 years sober, very proud of the progress I've made with my mental health. I'm still a human being. I still fuck up with the way I feel or the way I react to situations or, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? But I feel good enough within myself and I've made enough changes within my own life, personally, physically, mentally, spiritually, that I know I can be of some assistance.
That's hectic, bro. For sure. It's definitely, bro, people out there need it, man. And
Fucking
I'm sure
oath.
there's youth centers and all that would kill for people who have been in the position and can talk from personal experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of I think one of the things that turns people off of like therapy or like going to talk to someone like in a medical setting is like you're talking to someone who most of the time hasn't been through it on a personal level. They're just reading you shit that they've learnt from a notebook or, you know what I mean, on like a medical side. Whereas I think, you know, if you've got a problem with self-harm and you're speaking to someone who's overcome self-harming, you're going to listen to that person more than just some psychologist that's
100%,
studied mental health and they've never, well, everyone goes through their own mental health, but you know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
Someone
Makes
who's
sense.
lived through certain experiences.
They can get that relation.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Oh, I hope to see you reach out and do it, bro, because that's definitely possible for you. All right, we finish up these days on some fan questions, cuz. Is that all good?
Fucking oath.
That's it. Let's go. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about Oz Rap? Oh, this is to Logie.wave.
My favorite thing is just seeing how much it's grown. Just how well it's doing in comparison. You know, you compare it to 10, 15 years ago, it's quadruple the size.
Highly agreed.
So many different sub-genre. Like it's not just like barbecue rap, you know? It's like all sorts of different artists doing their thing. You know, you got people doing like auto-tune stuff or singy type of shit. Like it's dope.
And there's just so many people doing it now too.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you're going to get your hectic people, mid people, shit people, but everyone's working towards being that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking
that
oath.
beast. It's good to see.
Yeah. That's probably, that's my favorite thing is just, the the growth.
Mm.
And my least favorite thing, I guess, I'm trying to think. Like the negativity, cunts beefing and I don't know. Just the dramas, bro. Like there doesn't need to be dramas. Like put your issues aside and make it about the music. Fuck your area beefs and all this shit. It's gay.
Fair, bro. All good. Denny Southeast. I don't know if you want to answer these ones, but we're going to give it a go. Top 5 Oz rappers of all time and top 5 current.
It's probably changed. Like it probably changes too. But all time. Number 1 is 2 people. No, it's not. Fuck, I'm gonna just rapid fire them.
All right, fuck it.
Trem, Cursor, Alex, Jones, Hilltops, Bliss and Esso.
Hectic. That's all time.
That's all time.
Hectic.
Current. This is no order as well. That was no order.
There. They're just in the 5.
Current. You got to say Chill. Chill. Who else?
It's hard, huh?
Greatest of all time right now.
Top 5 current. Top 5.
Top 5 right now. Moses and Tactics.
As 1?
Yeah. No, just in there.
Yeah.
No order. So Chill, Moses and Tactics. Nerve. Complete. And me.
Let's fucking go, bro. I can see the snippet ending on "and me" with the most serious fucking outro.
Me.
Let's go.
And fucking me.
Let's go, bro. Last and final question. 4 or 5 people asked this one. So, where is Meet the Turnells?
Burnt and fucking sent away forever, deleted, never to be seen. Fuck all you cunts that want drama. Sometimes 2 blokes can have a conversation and resolve things in peace. Doesn't always need to be all this fuckery to entertain you lot. Be entertained by some positive shit once in your fucking life.
Look, I'm here for it. Yeah, bro, true. Look, I'm fucking here for it, cuz. Look, as much as this shit is entertaining online, don't get me wrong, there's more to shit than just a few words online.
Yeah,
it's like real life too. It's fucking real life.
I don't want to speak to anything that that went on with any of the issues that I may have had with whoever. But all I'll say is shout out to Chill, shout out to his whole team. It's all love on my end.
That's it, bro. Look, I appreciate you coming through, cuz. We've got the highs, the lows, and everything in there. Don't want to end on that. So as we said, roadmaps coming soon, bro.
August 23rd.
Let's go tour.
Roadmaps tour.
I'm going to be there. It's Sydney.
Fucking oath.
Probably not all of them, but in Sydney.
Fucking oath.
Thank you for coming through, cuz. I appreciate you making the time to come over. Hey, it's your boy Wings. It's Indigo Merkaba that you heard it right. Merkaba. Let's take flight. Hey, we out.